What is good, everybody out there? Thanks again for checking into another episode of Court Thoughts, the channel where we basically talk basketball. A couple of episodes ago, I started to do reactions specifically aimed at the guys that had been selected in the 2022 All-Star Weekend. And I'm continuing on with that thread. Before I get into the sort of established players, the players that we know about, I wanted to put some shine on some people that I thought that deserved more attention. So at the time of recording this video, one of the last videos that I released was the LaMelo Ball episode. Go ahead and give that a watch. I mentioned at the beginning that there was some substitutions that had to be made due to some injuries. And we're actually going to be going into the other player that was put in that sort of substitution run. And that's Dejounte Murray. I didn't want to just do a compilation of like offensive highlights because I think as much as it is exciting to watch offensive highlights, I do want to make sure that I am giving shine to those hustlers out there, those defensive juggernauts. And I wanted to do something a little bit different where I wasn't just doing a reaction to, dunks and shots and all that sort of stuff. I wanted to do a highlight on defensive highlights. So that's what we're going to be doing. Now, the channel that we are checking out today is NBA Defense. Straight to the point. Straight to the point. No confusion. You know what you're getting with this channel. It's NBA Defense. Love it. It's a brand new channel. I haven't actually checked this out before, so it's going to be new experience for both of us. But as always, please make sure you jump over there and you give them a like and subscribe. The video is called Dejounte Murray Defensive Highlights Part 1, 2021-2022 season. So some of these highlights are going to be a little bit old, but you know what? It doesn't matter. It still shows this man's greatness. All right? Now, the channel is relatively small, it's like me, and I know for me that it absolutely does help when you like and subscribe. So if you aren't already liking the videos that your boy's putting out, and you ain't subscribed yet, which is a lot of you, I check the analytics. I know, you, right there, yeah you. Subscribe to the channel, bro, it's free, show your boys some love. But, enough talking about that. Let's get into today's video. All right, let's go ahead and check out the video. All right, guys, let's check out NBA Defense's video. Let's do it. Woo. Trap. Yeah, good hands. Woo. Good hands. Sometimes it's just about getting your hands active and getting them in the pocket. You just want to disrupt their comfort. Good movement. Good movement. See how he shielded that movement over there? He didn't want him going to the middle. Oof. So quick. So snappy. Oh. Casual. Sneaks in for that. That's another thing. Offensively and defensively, just being casual to lead into your maneuvers is so good. Look at that. Breaking through that screen. Picking back up, active long hands. Oh, it's good that he was on it, but I wouldn't put that on him. Good active hands. Good movement. See how he didn't jump into him, he kept his movement at that same distance, which was great. Good pick. Jumps into that lane. Too easy there. Yee! Can't dribble like that. It's on the help side. Coming around blind side. So good. That's such a smart maneuver to come through that blind side. Good rebound. Active hands, just walling up, digging at it. Good usage of the hop. You knew exactly what he was going to do. Anytime that they're dribbling into that middle line and then nothing's happening there, they're just generally going to go to that spin. Good active hands. Probably going to hear me say that a lot. Active hands. Ooh, long reach, man. This man's been blessed with long reach. Jumps into the pocket. Ooh, that's lucky, bro. That's lucky. Ooh. Just getting in that shooter's pocket, making it hard for him. PG trying to back him down. Good steady defense. Might have just made that shot harder, not necessarily trying to block every single thing. Come on, Spider, bro, relax. You can't go like that. See what I mean? Just before the video cut off, I was just saying, such active hands, great active hands. But thank you so much, NBA defense. Great video, great video. Fantastic. There's a lot to unpack from that, and it's a nice, short, sweet video, which is what I like. I liked that it was really straight to the point. But if you take notice of a lot of the key actions that were happening, there was 3 specific things that jumped out at me. The first thing that I want to talk about is his hopping. My man Nay from Breakdown Basketball, shout outs to Nay at Breakdown Basketball. He actually did a really good video and shared this on Instagram. Go ahead and check out Breakdown Basketball on social media platforms. Really, really great trainer. I've actually mentioned him in previous. But one of the things about defensive movement is that you're not always going to be sliding. There's definitely sliding maneuvers that are taking place, but sometimes, you need to utilize the hop. You need to be able to hop into space, and that gives you that explosiveness, that gives you that pop that you need as a defender to sort of get in their way. Not necessarily trying to block them, but you're trying to make their life hard. If I was to really summarize what your job as a defender is, it really is making their life hard. And with the hopping, it's just allowing you to get into really good pockets of space. If you notice when, you see LeBron James, there's one part where he's transitioning down on the left side. Dejounte doesn't get in his way. He's like half the size of him, half his weight. He's not trying to get in his way. He's just trying to shadow him where he's enough of an arm distance away that he can irritate at the ball, but also get a good chance to sort of disrupt his shot. That then leads into my second point that I'm going to talk about, which is active hands. Some of the best defenders out there have really, really good active hands. 2 people that jump out of mind when I think of really good active hands is Kawhi Leonard and Alex Caruso. Go ahead and check out their videos. I haven't done any reactions to them. I'm definitely going to be doing some reactions to them in the future. But they do a really, really good job of obviously the body movement, but just getting that active hand. Just getting the hand into the pocket to just tap the ball away. You're not trying to swat at things. You're not trying to block everything. Sometimes you're just trying to wall up and put your hand in the way to make it so it's not so straight of a shot. A good example of that was there was a play where PG was over on the right-hand side of the court. He's got the ball and he's going up for this shot, and Dejounte just gets his hand up. He's just trying to put his hand up and create that cylinder. He's not necessarily trying to block the shot. He's just trying to make the shot hard. These guys are the best at what they do. And, you might be playing against someone in your local league. They may not necessarily be the best at what they do, but if you can just get active and make their job hard, people are gonna make shots. It's gonna happen. Like, you can't stop every single shot. If you did, you wouldn't be watching my channel. You'd be in the NBA and I'd be watching you. But people are gonna make shots, right? But the nature of it is just to disrupt their shot, make their life a little bit harder. The third thing that I do want to talk about is the anticipation. With being a defender, a really good defender, a lot of it is having the basketball IQ in knowing what's happening with their movement and general tendencies. And a lot of that comes from watching tape, like watching how players normally react or what that player's tendency is. I can't remember who he did it to, but there was a play where you see that there's a guy sort of dribbling into the middle and he's getting ready to sort of turn, and he comes in and just takes that ball right away from him. Other things are as well where he's coming from the weak side. So he's coming from the side where the ball isn't. So weak side refers to where the ball isn't. Strong side refers to where the ball is. He comes from that help side where you're basically there to try and stop if the ball gets reversed, or you're trying to cut off if they go down the baseline. He just comes from behind the big man. I want to say it was Valanciunas. I could be wrong, but then he literally just picks his pocket. And it was just such a really, really smart maneuver because he's got his back to him. He's just making, he's aware that he's got his back to him. So him being aware just makes you a target. So it was so good, so good. On top of what was so good was the video. Thank you so much, NBA Defense. Such a fire video. Please make sure you go over there and you give him a like and subscribe. That is your second notification to do that. Give him some love. While you're at it, give your boys some love. If there's a player that you want me to go ahead and react to, I've mentioned 2 already in this channel. If you got on this episode right now, if you want me to react to one of them, there's a specific video you want me to check out, go ahead and leave it in the comments section. But that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you so much for checking in with your boy. Until next time, take care, be safe. All right, peace.